The 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike has become one of the most talked about concepts in the touring motorcycle community, mainly because it combines the legendary comfort and power of the Gold Wing with the stability and convenience of a three-wheel design. For many riders, especially those who value long-distance touring, a trike opens up new possibilities by removing the balance challenges of a heavy touring bike without sacrificing performance. The speculation around this model points to Honda continuing its tradition of innovation and bringing a factory-designed trike to the market rather than relying solely on third-party conversions. At the heart of this potential machine would almost certainly remain the tried-and-tested 1833cc horizontally opposed six-cylinder engine. Known for its smoothness, power delivery, and long-distance reliability, this engine has defined the Gold Wing lineup for years. For a trike version, Honda may adjust the tuning slightly to improve low-end torque, which would help handle the additional weight of the third wheel and rear assembly. Riders could expect horsepower in the range of 125 to 130 with torque that ensures effortless highway cruising, even when carrying a passenger and luggage. At the transmission options would likely mirror those found on the current Gold Wing models, meaning a 6-speed manual and the advanced dual-clutch transmission. The DCT system in particular could shine on a trike setup because of its seamless gear changes, easy handling in traffic, and reverse functionality. Considering a trike weighs significantly more, the inclusion of an electronic reverse or powered reverse assist would almost be essential, making low-speed maneuvering far easier for riders. When it comes to performance, riders should not expect sport bike acceleration or handling, but they can look forward to a balance of stability and smooth power delivery. A trike design would naturally reduce the ability to lean into turns, but it would gain improved cornering confidence since there is less risk of tipping over at slow speeds. In terms of speed testing, a top speed in the range of 110 to 120 miles per hour seems reasonable, with a 0 to 60 time a little slower than the two-wheeled Gold Wing, but still quick enough for touring. Needs, suspension, and braking are two areas that Honda would need to modify significantly for a factory trike. A reinforced rear suspension with either a solid axle or independent rear suspension would be necessary to support the weight and maintain comfort over long rides. Braking systems would likely be upgraded with larger rear discs, enhanced ABS calibration, and possibly linked braking for more controlled stops. Honda has a history of focusing on rider safety and stability, so these changes would be expected as standard features. On the design front, the Gold Wing Trike would not stray far from the premium touring image that the Gold Wing family is known for. Expect to see a large adjustable windscreen, aerodynamic body panels, LED lighting throughout, and plenty of chrome or premium color finishes. The trike format would also allow for a larger trunk at the rear in addition to saddlebags, giving riders massive luggage capacity. This would make it an ideal machine for cross-country touring and long vacations on the road. Comfort features are another major highlight. Heated seats, heated grips, plush rider and passenger seating, and adjustable backrests are already part of the Gold Wing lineup, and the trike version would likely include them as well. The wide and stable rear base would allow a passenger to feel even more secure, which is a huge benefit for couples who enjoy long rides together. Cruise control, hill start assist, and electronic rider aids would also be included to enhance the overall touring experience. Technology would be a selling point too, with Honda retaining the advanced infotainment system that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A large TFT display, Bluetooth connectivity, GPS navigation, and premium audio would ensure that the rider is always connected and entertained. Given the larger size of a trike, Honda may even add convenience features such as a rear-view camera or parking sensors, which would make handling the vehicle in tight urban environments much easier. Fuel efficiency is always a consideration, and while the trike would naturally be less efficient than the two-wheeled Gold Wing, Honda's engineering would likely keep it competitive in its segment. Riders could expect slightly reduced mileage, but a large fuel tank would still ensure long-distance capability between fuel stops. For most touring enthusiasts, the trade-off of fuel efficiency for added stability and luggage capacity would be well worth it. Price is an important factor, and while the standard Gold Wing starts around the mid-$20,000 range, A factory trike version could easily climb into the $35,000 to $45,000 range depending on the trim and included features. This would place it at the higher end of the touring trike market. But Honda's reputation for reliability and quality would likely justify the premium for many buyers. As for the release date, Honda has not officially confirmed anything, but based on the company's history of updating its flagship touring models, an announcement could happen sometime in late 2025 or early 2026, with deliveries beginning later in that year. The trike would most likely launch first in markets like the United States, where demand for touring trikes is strongest, before expanding globally. Ultimately, the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike, if it becomes reality, would represent the perfect combination of Honda engineering, long-distance touring comfort, and added stability for riders who want the Gold Wing experience without balancing a large two-wheeled machine. It would appeal not only to older riders or those looking for more confidence on the road, but also to enthusiasts who value practicality, safety, and luxury in one complete package. If it follows Honda's tradition, this trike could become a new benchmark in the touring motorcycle world.